Hey guys, welcome back to the Vid-Bits. I'm Bray, and today we're going to be picking up where we left off in Dark Souls 3. And last time, if you weren't there, okay, Chief, jeez, he wants to lay down on the couch and he just started kicking pillows at me. Sorry, that really threw me off. But but where we left off last time, we had taken out the Soul of Cinder and gotten our ending, which I decided to continue the cycle, if you know what that means. But you know, that's a little too much spoilers. But now we have to teleport back to a specific bonfire, and you see it actually has the option Begin Journey 2, which we're definitely not going to do that just yet. And you know, I'm sure it'll be a while before I actually do New Game Plus, but it would be a fun challenge. We're going to go back to the Cathedral of the Deep, and I think it's this bonfire, Cleansing Chapel. That's the one that, the Cleansing Chapel is essentially like a midway point, I think, in this area. But there's going to be a, there's going to be an NPC. Yeah, this guy.
Merciful goddess, mother of the forlorn, who have no place to call their own, please bear witness to our resolve. Fire for Ariandel.
Fire for Arendelle.
Fire for Ariandel.
Shout out to William. He actually donated on behalf of, you know, a couple people to be able to get us into this DLC. Like, it's hard to explain kind of like how it makes sense, but like we can't pull out our revenue from monetization yet. So he donates now, and you know, say we pay for it. It's still William paid for it, but you know, that money is gonna just get contributed towards, you know, our overall projects. So like, our first monetization payout is dedicated to getting the Switch 2 or the Switch successor whenever that does come out. We're saving all of that back for that, because we know whenever that comes out, we're not gonna really be we're not gonna be able to afford it up front without saving a bit. So if we save a bit on our own, and we even have like a, you know, the Vid-Bits saving, almost like a bit of a savings account, you know, if you will. Whenever our first payout is, we just put that into, you know, the Vid-Bits account, and then you guys just actually get to see what we pay for. Like, I feel like a lot of people say they claim to put everything back into the product, but they don't exactly. They don't really show you where that goes. We want to be able to show you, you know, hey, this is what your donations contributed towards. And, you know, to be able to actually have accounts and show you what that like directly goes towards, I feel like it's a little bit more so a sense of accountability.
Well, rotted scrap of it, that is. Go on. Take it.
I really do want to thank those of you who decide to go out of your way to support us. It really does help make a change, helps up the quality of our content. Holy shit! Holy shit, we're being pulled into the painting. I could see how out of context that looks so weird. Like, if you don't understand really what's going on, I could see how that could be really off-putting. Or like, you don't understand why that's happening. But yeah, that's the last I'll say, you know, about the other thing. I feel like, just in general, we do want to have a high level of accountability, though, and, you know, high level of transparency as well. Like, we want you guys to know what your money contributes towards and how it helps us. So, with that being said, we are finally in the painted world of Arendelle. I'm super stoked to be able to do this, because the whole inspiration for this playthrough up until this point was to beat Nameless King and to enter the painted world in the Ring City. So now that I have access to both of those DLCs, or yeah, both of those DLCs, and I've beaten Nameless King. We're just, you know, well on our journey, and after this you guys can expect Elden Ring, and hopefully by the time that we beat Dark Souls 3, we get into Elden Ring at a good point, so we can, you know, be ready for the DLC whenever that comes out. And if not, you know, we'll get to it when we are ready, because obviously it's taken me years to get to this DLC. I really like the look of these guys. Very distinct. I think these kind of areas scream Elden Ring more than something like, you know, early Dark Souls 3 areas, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like these guys really do almost remind me of some of the few enemies that I've fought in Elden Ring. I did an Elden Ring playthrough myself, and I got to Godric, I think his name is. And then I kind of just, I really felt like I had unfinished business in Dark Souls 3. You know what I mean? Like, I felt like... Sorry, I was getting a couple texts from my family and a couple other people. Holy shit, who's shooting me? Oh, that archer. But yeah, ultimately, I feel like this just feels so different. It already, like, in art direction, the painted world already feels so distinct compared to the base game. You know, I think it justifies its existence based on that alone. It just doesn't feel, it's not just more of the same game, but more of the same game from a different perspective and in a different area that feels distinct. I hate when a game has DLC that just feels like just this could have been part of the base game, you know? It doesn't feel distinct enough on its own. Oh, there's an item up there. And one right there. Holy shit! What was that? Oh. Okay. A mini avalanche. I'm just glad to be in new territory. Oh shit, a wolf. That's probably not good. Oh shit, he's calling his buddies. That's a lot of wolves. I feel bad. Good thing Chief is sleeping. He didn't have to see that. Literally, Chief is asleep next to me on the couch. If he would have saw me do that, he would probably get so pissed at me. Because there are some games where, like, I'll be playing Call of Duty Zombies, for example, and I'll be taking on Hellhounds, and he gets like, oh shit, that's a tree! He gets upset and stuff when I fight the Hellhound. So, like, I can't imagine how he would feel if I was, like, fighting actual wolves in front of him. Oh shit. There's a lot of enemies now. Living trees here? Ooh, some large titanite. Oh! Spiders. This is creepy. I'm kind of doing that crazy thing that I do when I run through and get all the items that I can. In one run, knowing that I might die. Based off of the location, of where that NPC shows up, I honestly feel like we might be a little over leveled for this, which is actually a first, as far as like this series goes. Another bonfire. There's a ladder here. I hope I didn't miss anything. That's always my fear, is that I'm gonna miss something important or crucial, you know? Yeah, these guys are pushovers. So I'm definitely over leveled probably for this area. Unfortunately, I didn't think about the fact that because I've not played this DLC, I wouldn't know when it would come in the game. Because sometimes DLCs are like a mid-game experience. Well, that's on you, buddy. Considering this is large Titanite that I'm getting, I think it probably would be optional to do this at the cathedral. Which is, it's alright. I'm just here to experience the, you know, everything that this has to offer, you know? Well, there's just so many different options. Like, I can go in so many different directions that I'm not really sure quite what to do. I don't want to go to the, like, to an area that's too far, you know what I mean? Like, and skip something important, but at the same time, I'm trying to kind of just experience this all, you know, as it comes. I'm not gonna go and watch, like, a guide or anything. Bird people. I'll put you guys out of your misery. You don't seem to be happy. You seem to be in deep suffering. I would feel a little bad if I just kept, you know, letting this happen. You must have to, like, drop down on top of that item. Ooh. Edward Scissorhands here. Holy shit. He just stuns really hard. Alright. Yeah, it's more large Titanite. That's pre-Titanite chunk. So it's like level 6 to 7 weapons, I think. Whereas my shit's all 10. Ember! Nice. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were cool.
Well, you must be the other. Oh, wondrous ash. Make the tales true. My lady must see flame. You are ash, are you not?
I feel bad that I just attacked that guy. He's just like, I'm cool with it. I'm used to it. These guys are called Corvian, evidently. I really do kind of feel bad for them, though. They really seem like sad. Well, okay. Don't spew poison at me. Well. Ah! I hate these enemies. I hate them so much. Well, hope you're all doing well. I'm just kind of lost. This is also just very sad. This enemy falls under the class of, I feel like I'm putting it out of its misery kind of enemy. Dark Souls has a lot of those, where they're like so barely even interacting with whatever's around them, but they're still aggressive, and you're like, okay, that's enough. I forgot about this. It's like a reusable homeward bone. I feel like there's stuff that I missed. Just double checking the audio levels, guys. Sorry about that. Didn't want it to sound bad. I'm still new to audio mixing. I would expect some sort of big monster to like jump up here or like drop on the bridge, but I'm surprisingly not. Did I go to that little tower? What's up, dog?
What, you look to be unkindled. No bell tolls. And yet you've slipped into the painting. Oh, no matter. If you now go on inside, show respect and listen carefully.
Sounds good to me. there's a door to the right. That doesn't open. Can I, like... Okay.
Welcome to the painted world of Ariandel. I am Friede. I have long stood beside our blessed Father and the rest of the forlorn. But forlorn thou seemeth not. Ashen One, I know not the missteps which led thee to this painted world. But thy duty is all, and thy duty lieth elsewhere. Return from whence thou camest. I presume it visible to thee. The bonfire, here in this room, a meek and faded thing, but 'twill gut.
She's pretty much saying, leave now while you can. Huh. Just for funsies. Well.
What's keeping you? Show respect, and let Lady free.
Well. Let's go see if there's anything I missed in the first area then. I feel like I missed that little tower that we saw.
My very own home now.
Who said that? Okay. Well. This place is creepy. Evidently, that's not the way I get up there. Well, I know I say that a lot, but it just kind of cues me to start thinking about, like, what else could possibly be around here that I've missed. don't think I made it all the way up here last time. Well, got in over my head there. Be sure to stay hydrated, drink a bit of water. Well, that was a bust. Can I maybe move back from here? Doesn't look like I can really do anything there. I'm just trying to make sure I didn't miss anything major. Yeah. I don't even think there's anything over there. Those wolves kicked my ass. And I also have a I have a sense of apprehension because it makes you feel bad. I don't know. I don't really have to worry about other Dark Souls enemies making me feel bad for killing them. If there's anyone who has beat this DLC and they can lead me in the right direction at any point, I'm always willing to listen to some criticism or some advice, a guide, you know. So now we're back in the Corvian settlement. I will always hate this enemy. It's so creepy. Okay, Edward. Like, that'll definitely kill me if I drop down there. Seems like this is probably the right way to go. Like just up here. Holy shit. These guys are crazy. That was a lot of damage. So much damage. He's very aggressive. Oh my gosh. Whew. An enemy like that definitely kind of makes you sweat a little bit. You jerk. Make our way up here. Yeah? It was a trap. He literally trapped it. Thanks, guys. Pretty funny that they did that though, because they've never done that before, really. I think they were just trying to do something as a first, like to trap a crystal lizard like that. Literally trying to push you off the cliff. That guy's just nasty. first I felt bad, right? I felt bad for killing these guys. Now not so much. Oh, that's how you get in that house? Might as well do that at least once. It's probably a trap. Got a cool armor set. Bye, guys. Yeah, like I said earlier, I'm just a tad overloaded for this. Lucky shot. You can see him hiding up there. Went right under his legs. Hit the wall. Wow! Those enemies are still pretty damn crazy, even if I am a little over-leveled. Third time's a charm. Stop puking on me, man. Crow talons. Welcome, welcome everybody. Hope you're doing well. Oh shit. I'm about to sneeze, so I'm gonna mute the mic. Whew. Sorry. I had to sneeze so bad, and I don't know, someone told me the other day that it bothered them, like, listening to me, like, sneeze right next to the mic, so I try to be a little bit more courteous if I, like, can, like, catch myself, but at the same time, oh gosh. Is there anything else in there that I missed? It's a learning experience, you know? Man, we need to get a new couch sometime. This one is just beaten into all shit. It'll happen eventually. It's also not like at the top of our priority list, but at the same time, comfortability is pretty important. But aside from what I picked up, it doesn't seem like there's any other reason to come in here. Bye.
I've seen your kind, time and time again. Every fleeing man must be caught. Every secret must be unearthed. Such is the conceit of the self-proclaimed seeker of truth. But in the end, you lack the stomach for the agony that you bring upon yourself.
My guy actually had like a scripted line? That's crazy. You ready for this? Sir Wilhelm. Hey, Chief. You wake up from your nap? We traded. Oh, he healed. Shit. Maybe I should change weapons.
I trust you've learned your lesson.
Wow.
Inside the cold painting, curiosity could be your cross.
That's really cool. Hey, Chief. He's a good boy. Yeah. He's a good boy. You wanna go outside? Do you? Let's go outside. Here, we'll be right back, folks. It'll just take me one moment. Thank you for your patience. Let's go outside, Chief. Let's go. Oh, right. Sorry for the wait, guys. I had to take Chief out. What's up, E-Ray? And Maru Fireslay? Welcome everybody. Well, I appreciate the comments about my character being cool. So where did we go last? I know I was going this way every time. Shit. That's no good. Okay, I remember now. I just need to... Or I guess I could even just... do a little shortcut. Nothing much, just finally beat Sola Cinder yesterday. That was very satisfying, and then you know, to be able to start the DLC finally, and, build up my character a little bit more. I'm excited to play Elden Ring for sure. I might need to switch to another weapon for this guy. Sir Wilhelm. It's weird to have a character that's like actually talking to you and shit when you walk up. Hell no. You ain't healing around here. We end this here, dude.
Forgive me, my lady. I swore an oath, but I have failed you.
Contraption key and the onyx blade. Sick. Well. I'm trying to find it. That's pretty cool. How many FromSoft games have you played? I've played Dark Souls 1, and I almost beat that, and then I got it. Almost beat it on the 360 version, and then got it for the Xbox One. So I had to restart and felt almost demotivated. So I'll have to get back and beat Dark Souls 1 at some point. I've played Dark Souls 2 and got about halfway through. That game's just hard as nails. It really is more difficult than a lot of the other games. I've beat Dark Souls 3 before, and then this is actually this playthrough would make my second time beating it, but I hadn't beat Nameless King, or done any of the DLC, so I actually beat Nameless King as well. That was very satisfying. And then I've played Elden Ring a little bit, so
that's the one of whom the one to show me
4
flame.
FromSoft games. Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, as well as Elden Ring.
'Tis good. The door is...
I'm excited to play Sekiro for sure. We're actually gonna have a poll going up for this series that me and Dad are running called Game a Day May, where we showcase a different game every day for the month of May, and then that May, I said May too much. That could lead to us possibly like starting a series on the channel. So 2 of the options are gonna be Sekiro and then Rise of the Ronin, which are you know, Sekiro is a FromSoft game, and then I think Rise of the Ronin is just a Souls-like, and then the other 2 are to be determined. But we've been trying to throw our hat in the ring with you know, a yearly event type thing. Dad always akins it to like the Super Bowl or like WrestleMania or any of those things that March Madness, those things that happen every year or whatever. So like, you know, you can count on us doing Game a Day May pretty much every year until we run out of ideas for that, which will be a long time because we have a lot of games on our backlog, games we haven't gotten to yet. So, you know, we'll surely have a good amount of time to be able to run that. We stream 1 to 3 times a day. Right now I've been doing Dark Souls as my thing. Dad's been doing Dave the Diver, which is a casual indie game, kind of on his own. He's also been trying to be the #1 Pac-Man world champ at this new Battle Royale game, which is pretty cool. We've just got a lot of stuff in the hopper, working on all kinds of different things, but I'm excited to start Elden Ring for the channel. That'll be fun. But yeah, I'm also playing Red Dead Redemption if you're interested in that. Red Dead's one of my favorite games now. I actually hadn't played the original until I started it for the channel, so I did that for Game a Day May Day 15, which was our other community poll. What damaged me there? Backstab. He wasn't ready. Bullshit. Cyberpunk is a super good game. My only thing is, like, I think instead of streaming Cyberpunk, we're gonna have to do episodic content, because there's a lot of stuff we can't show on camera. Like, there's like optional sex scenes and stuff, so, you know, we can't really record that on YouTube. And that's not really our type of thing either. So, like, as far as the story goes, like, we could totally do Cyberpunk. It would have to be like an episodic content where we're like making sure we don't record anything that we shouldn't. But aside from that, I totally get that. Cyberpunk is a masterpiece. What a total, like, rebound. Like, they went from having, like, the worst public reception, and then they actually listened to the fans, and then, like, they completely turned it around and like, gained consumer confidence again. So how do you guys play these games, right? Because I feel like I have to almost adapt to like a claw kind of grip to be able to run and do camera control at the same time. I don't know if that's just me, and this is something I do. I hope it doesn't bother you, but a lot of times, just to make sure that I don't like miss any items, I kind of just run through the whole area like real quick to make sure I pick up all the glowing white orbs. It's a pretty easy way to ensure that you don't really miss anything. And then I'll like go back through and like, if I want to, I'll kill all the enemies and everything. But this is one of those situations where I don't really know if I'm gonna do that. I'm just trying to get to the I think that guy was like one of the first major bosses. We've got a little tower here. But yeah, like you said, who would have thought, like, Cyberpunk with the complete rebound. Does it not go up anymore? Oh, it's just a shortcut. Okay, makes sense. I think I've already been up at this area. There's an item I missed. Titanite chunk. Where? You know the bosses of the DLC? I've heard people talk about the bosses. Like, I mean, I'm not going spoiler free, like, in the sense that, like, I'm not gonna know their names and stuff. I'm just not gonna watch someone else fight the boss. So you can feel free and, like, hype me up, talk about the upcoming bosses and stuff. I'm totally cool with that. I just don't want to, like, know what their patterns are like or know what the fight's like. You couldn't, you know, describe them lore-wise or describe like who they are as a character, and that's totally fine. I've heard Slave Knight Gale. I don't know if he's in this DLC or if he's in the Ring City DLC, but I do know that he is one of those bosses that people have kind of hyped up a little bit. I'm getting a little bit lost, because areas like this, it's kind of hard to find landmarks that like distinguish things, especially if you're going back and forth trying to like collect everything. So I'm getting just a tad lost, but I think okay, yeah, that's what I was looking for. It was that one where it led me down to this. I probably will fight these guys. I really do like their whole, you know, their whole scheme. Like, they're just so different from the bosses you would find in just a normal Dark Souls area. Maybe I'll try to find a bonfire so I can just run back here and that's not an option. So it's... What do you think, chat? Should I fight those Viking guys? Here, actually, while you're answering that question, I have to go bring Chief in. He's whining. So I'll be right back. Just 1 second, guys. Thank you for your patience. Alright, I'm back, guys. Nope. Alright, run. Sounds like a plan. They seem like they're not really worth fighting. Probably this way, right? No. I don't feel like this is taking me to a new place. Oh. Here we go. Could we get a little midway bonfire action, please? Like... Well... This looks like the right way. There's so many different ways you can go. This was a bad idea. See ya. Did not know those explode. Yes. Change of pace. That was a trap. That was a trap, ladies and gentlemen. That was a trap. And I fell for it. I just fell for that little dung pie trap. And now I have to make my way all the way back up there. Oh, wrong way. Shit. All right. Here we are, once again. Just had to fast track our way here. This time I think I'm just gonna kill all the bugs. They're pretty weak. I'm gonna take this opportunity to thank our newest completely unnecessary tier membership member, Matthew, joining Skippy the Bard in our completely unnecessary tier. Totally awesome of you. I'm glad that you enjoy the content frequently enough to feel the need to support at that level. I love to see consistent faces here, seeing the same people show up week after week for their favorite kind of content. So I'm just glad that you guys kind of dig the variety style gaming content we do here, and even though you know, sometimes it might not be your favorite thing. Like, there's always going to be a different thing than, you know, like, it's always going to be evolving. So it's not like if there's something you don't like, we're not going to be doing that thing you don't like forever. It's likely just a temporary thing, you know? All right. So where am I going now, Maru? If you're still here.
Ah, yes. Ours is a chance. Let this be a remembrance of this cold.
Chillbite ring.
Now, return from whence thou camest, thou'st a place in that world, and that alone is called.
Well, what does that do? Okay. To the flies. Okay. That was just a shortcut. It's funny, I saw that door and knew that that was gonna be like somewhere we'd come back to. Looking for a lever. I hope my laptop sound isn't too bothersome in the background. Excuse me. Well. Can I go down here? That's one way to do it. No! Ew! Ew! That's so nasty! Ew! 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 That is so gross. Damn bugs. So gross. Force feeding me nasty worms or their larvae or whatever it is. Just yuck. That's a no from me, dog. I'm not sure. How long are the DLCs? I think that would kind of determine the answer to that question. I don't think so. I think I could finish them, and I could finish them quickly, but I'm not sure if I'm going to finish all of the DLCs today. I might be able to finish this one. I doubt it, though. Just because I like to not, bog myself down and do too much, but, if... I think this one's only 5 hours, right? 2 hours each? Oh, then yeah, probably. If they're only 2 hours each, there's a chance that I might. Maybe not both of them. I might just finish this one today and do the other one tomorrow then. Yeah, that's crazy. I can't believe... I could see how people would be a little disappointed that they're not longer, but they did a really good job quality-wise. So I'm looking for a lever on the bottom layer, you're saying? Yeah, I'd be a bit upset too. Like, I guess sometimes it really just is quality over quantity. So there's a lever down here. Oh, there it is. I see. It's that lever. There we go. Thank you for the little hint, at least for what I was looking for. Sister! She's like, damn, he didn't listen. He said I told him to go back and he didn't listen. There we go. I still haven't played Bloodborne. I'm super excited to get around to it, but I've got a couple things in my way first. I definitely feel like I should play Elden Ring before that. See ya. I think everybody forgets that you have pretty much after you fight Champion Gundyr, you pretty much get a infinite homeward bone from the coiled sword fragment. Are you pissed, sister?
Be forewarned, should this world wither and rot, even leave us be, Ashen One.
Leave us
Sweep
be,
all sort
Ashen
of-
One. You're fucking it all up.
Flickering once again.
I'm excited, chat. I'm very, very excited.
Bloody itching. My flail. Bring me my flail. Ah, Friede. What stops thine ears? Please, my flail. Right away.
Ugh.
Bring Friede to me, please.
Creepy.
Canst thou not see the flame flickering once again? Soon will it surge. I can see it, feel it.
My flame.
Fret not, Father.
Oh, that's her
We
father?
have no need of thy flail.
We have no need of thy flail.
'Tis only the flame quivering at misguided ash. Please avert thine eyes.
What the fuck?
I will snuff out these ashes for
Oh, we're fighting sister? Oh shit. Holy shit. On a firebomb? She didn't like that shit. She's getting pissed. I keep disrupting her combos with the firebomb. Yep, I figured it was one of those things that I had to keep moving. Probably start sprinting. That missed. Her scythe is pretty cool.
Return from whence thou camest, for that is thy place.
That's why
of
she kept,
belonging.
she literally just kept warning us, like, hey, don't keep fucking around. Hey, don't keep messing around. I'm gonna kill you. She literally warned us. Yeah, so Friede and her father were the first to come to the painted world, and after a time, they need to burn the painting and go to another one. But Friede doesn't want to, she just wants it to rot. Oh, okay. I think I might change up back to my other weapon. I was running the butcher knife for a while, and I'm kind of feeling a shield right now instead of two-handed.
Return from whence thou camest,
How do I
for
avoid
that is
that?
thy place of belonging.
Can I block it? What's up, Rusty Bucket? How you doing, man? Good to see you. I'm doing well, doing well. Beat Nameless King, beat Soulless Cinder, just still feeling super hyped after all of that. I mean, I can't believe at the end of the day it took me less time to fight Nameless King than it did Soulless Cinder, which is not what a lot of people say, you know, is their experience. So I'm just glad that I'm having fun. It's been good. I've seen a bunch of new and old faces alike.
Return from whence thou camest, for that is thy place of belonging.
Holy shit, guys, just super hyped. I'm I don't know. I'm just glad to be at this boss. I've heard very good things of Sister Friede.
Hey Bob, I'm back in the lab for just a minute, man. I just want to let you know I'm so proud of you. I got to check a little bit of that stream. I brought you some za to get you motivated for this
got me
DLC.
some pizza?
Yeah, man, a couple slices of some tasty meat trio pizza, man. Nondescript what brand it is. Just enjoy you some za today, guys. Whatever brand you want. Have some fun and hang out with Braden while he's doing this. And we're getting on that road conquest for him, that road from DLC of Dark Souls 3 all the way to Elden Ring, and then to get that DLC at Elden Ring and launch, guys, he's got a little bit to go, so keep him motivated and focused, and you guys are having a good time. I love it, man.
Yeah, see you, Deb.
Awesome, buddy. Have a good one, bud.
I appreciate it. Man, that guy's so great. Bringing me some pizza. He came home and he just brings me some pizza. Like, I don't know. I could go for pizza.
Return from whence thou camest.
How do I block?
For
How do I
that
get away
is
from
thy
that, Jack?
place of belonging.
How do I avoid that? When she goes invincible, you have to find her. So I have to hit her while she's invisible? Is that what it is? I'm fine. I'm just glad to finally be at another boss. Alright. Lock. This is one of those bosses where she definitely dictates the pace of the battle.
Return from whence thou camest, for that is thy place of belonging.
Sorry, I'm just trying to kind of take a second to drink a little bit of water. I'm really dehydrated right now, and it's, you know, I always tell you guys to remain hydrated, so if I don't listen to my own advice, then I'm a hypocrite. So I was trying to do it while playing at the same time, and it didn't really work out that well, if I'm being honest. It's crazy how I did that well on my first run. I can't believe I am a little disappointed though that Dad, did you know each of these DLCs is only like 2 to 5 hours?
That's actually great for your pacing, bud, because when I talk about marrying you up against the Elden Ring DLC, you know you have like 32 days, so
I could be,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
But I don't want you to run. I want the people to get to see Elden Ring in a way where you don't feel like you have to speed run it per se, but you'll be able to give them an enjoyable experience because you actually don't know all of the game either. So I just didn't.
I don't know anything really about Elden
You know what I mean?
Ring.
So it's really good that you don't put a super large amount of pressure on yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess so.
So that to that extent, I think I'll be a little bit happy about it. But then also, I'm sure it's going to be able to make it so that you make these experiences like the Painted World like really fleshed out, and you're not going to have to worry about how many sessions you do, but you're going to make sure that the sessions are very, you know,
good quality.
Good quality, right?
So,
it
might be only 1 or 2 sessions,
right.
but
So don't worry about it, man. Things happen for a reason.
I'll probably finish this DLC today.
But and this is just so I can get a jump off point for a question, because I always love opportunities to do that. What DLC were you looking forward to for a game, and then when you found it and you got into it, you either ran through it too quickly and were upset, or maybe you thought, oh, I wish this was just a little bit more. So in chat, if you'd like to have a healthy discussion about that, we would love to see how you engage in that topic.
All right. Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, no problem, bud.
All right. I'm looking. Okay, so what's the tell? I guess I don't know what I'm looking for. Okay, it's right. Am I trying to hit her before that move goes off? Because I see her, like I saw her warp in. This is another one of those bosses that it looks like I only get 1 or 2 hits in a given opening, which is fine. It makes it so the boss has to dictate the pace of the battle. Okay, I see what you mean.
Return from whence thou camest, for that is thy place of belonging.
I thought this DLC was a bit short, says Rusty Bucket. Yeah. No, before she does that. Okay. Let me take a second to just eat this piece of pizza. From a local pizza place. I'm actually going back, and on my phone I'm watching on stream just to kind of see the opening. I'm trying to see where I should be looking for her. I'm gonna take this opportunity to remind you guys, if you haven't subscribed and turned your post notifications on, you might miss a stream or a video that we make. And we're making a lot of content these days, and even if one thing doesn't possibly isn't your niche, then we've got all kinds of other stuff, especially with with the action-packed month of May that we've got planned with Game a Day May. It's a different day getting a different game getting showcased every day.
Return from whence
I was
thou
bound to mess
camest,
that up. I've said that
is
dozens
thy
of times
place
without
of
messing it up,
belonging.
so that's kind of funny. But yeah, so I mean, so far we've played Mega Man 2, Minecraft, Dead Rising 2, and then day 4, Dad beat Undertale in one sitting. We've played Binding of Isaac, Splosion Man, Pizza Tower, Plants vs. Zombies, Bastion, Splunky, Super Hot, and many more. I'm sure you can tell we're on day 20 now, so this is we're moving towards the end of the month, but we've got still an action-packed day planned today. I've got some souls obviously to do today, and then we've got we've got Game a Day May slotted a little bit later in the afternoon, just because I knew that I put a good amount of time into this, and I didn't want to feel like we were rushing through that, because like me and Dad have said in the past, that's kind of like our passion project. Not that the whole channel isn't a passion project, but
Return
what am I
from
looking
whence thou
for? A
camest,
sound cue,
for that
or like
is thy place of belonging.
hard to read chat during boss fights? I only played Bloodborne because people said it was hard, and I was just gonna speedrun it, but it was really good. I'm excited for your playthrough. Oh yeah, me too. I definitely look forward to Bloodborne. So, I'm a little confused, right? Because I can't say that I understand before she goes invisible. I just start dodge rolling when I hear a change of music after she goes invisible. Okay. If that works. had time to heal.
Return
That was my
from
fault.
whence thou camest.
Not bad though,
for
almost
that
got
is
halfway
thy
through the
place of
phase.
belonging.
Is this a 2-phaser or just one? And be more aggressive, she gets stun locked a lot. When you find her after she goes invincible, hit her. You cancel it. Okay, I just need to be more aggressive then. Okay. I appreciate your coaching. I love having people who are more experienced than me in chat. I just kicked her in the face, chat. The total disrespect. Okay. I did it, chat. Good stuff. Love to see it. Oh, that's sad. No! Making me feel bad about it. Aww. My man is pissed. And rightfully so. I just murdered his daughter. Like... Fuck. Holy shit. Wow. Chaotic, yet emotional. Now she's on fire. Oh, she's good now. Okay. Father Arundel and Friede. So they're do they have a combined health bar?
Leave us be, Ashen One. Sweep all thought of us from thy mind,
Alright.
as thy kind always have.
I'll get it this time, guys. That's death.
Return from
Maybe not
whence
this
thou
time, maybe the
camest,
next one.
for that is thy place of belonging.
I kind of use the shield chat for as a learning phase, like. That was bad. Come on. I think I might go back to the Exile Greatsword. I'm not gonna lie.
Return from
Yeah, I'm gonna
whence
change
thou
back to my
camest,
two-handed weapon. I think
for
chat's
that
right.
is thy
Hey Graham,
place
about to
of
take off, man.
belonging.
I'll definitely be back later. I know that you got this going on in another episode of Game a Day May, which nobody really knows what that one is unless you've spoiled it for them. So you got a full, you know, sessions coming up here on the programming schedule. But I just wanted to know, seeing a little bit of this, were you able to use like your end game equipment to go into this? Or are you having to like make adjustments and stuff? Because I know you were using the momentum of your end game equipment to carry you through the last couple bosses.
I would say most of this DLC is actually easier just because of you know, being equipped for more end game stuff.
So are people going to give you grief because you're over leveled then for this content, even though you had no option to do that? You know what I mean?
Well,
you can't de-level for the DLC, so to speak.
Right. I think, I don't know, I could have started it earlier. I just didn't have the DLC
Right, of
before.
course. So you really were trying to make it like a stretch goal to do it, because you know, if you install DLC and before you do all the goals of the game, sometimes you kind of decide that you don't want to do all the goals of the game. So I completely related to why you did that. So you're having to like get a whole different, you know, a different loadout and everything, and kind of like work with maybe a weapon that you're not super acclimated to versus what you're using, the butcher knife in the other playthrough.
Well, I was using the butcher knife for most of the game, even Nameless King. I switched to the great sword
for that is
was that a chat recommendation, or I mean, not trying to give chat grief because I know that they know more about this game than I ever could.
I don't know. I think it's just going back and forth between whatever works and.
But again, I guess kind of segue back. So it's not something that you can just rely on your end-game weaponry, but there's a chance that you could have.
You should be building to support whatever weapons you're gonna be.
All right, man. I'm just trying to get secret little building blocks from somebody like me that doesn't know much about this series, so that I can kind of like feel like I'm knowledgeable and like going along with the ride as far as the momentum goes. But then again, I haven't watched the last stuff because you're like, you should beat Dark Souls 3 and not get it spoiled for me by watching me play it. So I really appreciate that. But again, I'm out for the day. I'll be back later on tonight, closer to like anywhere between like 11 and 1 a.m. EST with some of the program that I have for the Vid-Bits schedule. But this half, because I have other obligations, Braden is totally hidden up with this DLC, and then he has some other stuff in the programming block, including another episode of Game a Day May, guys. So hopefully you're enjoying this, and I just wanted to kind of touch base with you because I was interested from a spectator perspective, like, man, is he still using that butcher knife? Is he still, you know, I didn't really know. And then also I know that it would stress me that you were OP, and then people are like, oh, your DLC completion is invalidated because you were over leveled because I'm a troll. You know what I mean? Like, people are so dumb. They just don't let people enjoy stuff. And they obviously could see that you weren't trying to overlevel for Nameless King. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, because that was more important than this anyway.
Right, and you had the weight of that. You could feel it too. So, I appreciate you, bud.
All right, I love you, Dad.
Yeah, I love you too, man. This has been awesome, dude. Have fun.
Yep, I saw that coming. I saw his shadow, actually.
Sweep all thought of us from
Alright, I just need to get further into phase 2 before I, you know, die. I didn't use any heals, really, that whole time. Exile just beats the shit out of her, though, for phase 1. Okay, so I had no stamina. That was bad stamina management on my part.
That is thy place of belonging.
That's completely on me. You're right, I think I just need to focus. I keep looking at chat and stuff. Alright.
Ray, tell yourself what you would tell somebody if you're watching from chat. You know, you'd be like, hey, buddy, I know you want to talk to me, but clutch it up.
Alright, phase 1. Alright, I just need to, like, get used to how both of them move together. Frostbitten. I've seen more of their attacks than usual, so if anything, it's been a learning experience.
We must be Passion One, sweep all thought of us from thy mind, as thy kind always have.
Matthew! Dropping Smokies and Chiefs in chat. The big one is the way. Okay, so I'm just gonna start wailing on her dad then. Just beat the shit out of her father instead. And I think you're right, because as long as I just keep her like in my peripheral, then I'll be fine. Because she's slower and very choreographed, or telegraphed. That's the word.
Return from whence thou camest, for that is thy place of belonging.
Hope you're doing well, Matthew. I messaged you on Discord about getting into the Minecraft server. I just need you to send me your Minecraft account in like your whatever your screen name is, and I can add you to the realm. Phase 1 is just nothing once you learn how to do it. Have a quick swig of my silly juice. Hell yeah. That's what I like to see. Not the blood, but... I thought he was dumping it on his head for a second. I was like, that's not a pro move. It's not cool to keep your dad tied in the chair.
We must be
Damn it!
Ashen One. Sweep
I'm
all
so
fruit of us from
stupid.
thy mind, as thy kind always have.
That's bullshit. That frostbite shit. I accidentally step in that all the time. He's like, someone in chat was talking that he said that he didn't like that suit.
We must be Ashen One.
Shout out to
Sweep all
Pandas,
fruit
whose
of us from thy mind, as thy
notification
kind always
got me
have.
killed because I was focusing on it, but he's a subscriber here. Shout out to him. God. I just keep losing focus at the worst times, like, literally, like, the absolute worst moment. It's funny that I can beat a boss like Nameless King so quickly, but I can't beat, like, but it takes me so long to do something like this. I'm just getting fucking
Return
sloppy.
from whence thou camest, for that is thy place of belonging.
Thank you guys for keeping me motivated in chat. I got this. Okay, there's phase 1, chat. We got this, guys. Just gonna bring myself back up to full just to start. Accidentally got hit by Friede. Sometimes locking on makes it worse. I'm stuck in between his legs. I couldn't move. I was like right on it. Ew. Pause. Sorry. That's a nice little trick. If I stay locked on to her, I'll know where she's at, so she can't attack me during damage with her dad. Just going for it. What? 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 Are you kidding me? There wasn't any health! What? There wasn't any health in the health bar! I don't even know what to say right now. I feel kind of robbed.
Return from whence
I still
thou
just don't
camest,
even...
for that is thy place of belonging.
Well, unfortunately, Maru, this one can't be the run because I'm still processing what happened last time. Like, I don't understand. Okay. Just breathe. This isn't even that hard of a boss fight. I'm just overthinking it. Playing so sloppy right now, chat. I just...
whence thou camest, for that is thy place of belonging.
Yep, you guys are right. Progress is being made. Just, wow. That was wild. Yeah, like getting stun locked. For sure, Rusty. Go take a break if you need. I dodged into that attack. I always die to that shit!
Of us from thy mind, as thy kind always have.
Shit! I literally just need to slow down in that second phase.
Return from whence thou camest, for that is thy place of belonging.
I'm just dumb.
Return from whence thou camest,
Shit!
for that is thy place of belonging.
That was just not a good run.
Return from
I got
whence
stuck
thou
on some
camest,
shit.
for that is thy place of belonging.
I got this. I got this. Breathe.
Return from whence thou camest, for that is thy place of belonging.
Shit. Yeah, I'm trying to watch the particle effects and stuff. Ugh, I did not want to do that swing. I was not trying to do the one right after the dodge because it doesn't have as much range. What do I do when she jumps in the air?
From whence thou camest, for that is thy place of belonging.
When she goes up, she goes behind. Holy shit. Shout out William. You got this. Yep, I do. I got this. You're right. You're right. I just need to focus. I need to breathe. I need to not get too ahead of myself. Holy shit. Okay. 2. I missed. 1, 2. She goes invisible. She's going up. Alright. There's first phase. Okay.
We must be national.
I should have. When I see her healing, I just need to go start beating the shit out of her so it doesn't do anything. If only I would have hit that second hit. I was just out of stamina. I did poor stamina management.
Of belonging.
Thank you so much for the helpful hints and tips, Maru. I really appreciate it. You know, I appreciate everyone else in chat. Keep following along, keeping me hyped up. Shout out William. Shout out to Matthew as well. Those guys are great. Shout out Rusty Bucket. I'm gonna just let this play out. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm just gonna let this play out for a second. I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna stretch my legs. All right. Yes. Yes. What? The fuck? What is happening? Did I beat it? Did I not beat it? I'm on edge right now. No! You guys are absolutely right. This chat does really show me that the Souls community is not all toxic, not all condescending, not a bunch of people who are just like, oh, get good, dumbass. You should just be better. How come you're not better? You know what I mean? Like, that's how a lot of people really are in the Souls community, and they give Souls players a bad name, I think. I still don't understand what the hell happened there. I got a Titanite slab, but I just still am so confused, chat. Like, the second time it's just happened. Like, I've been completely robbed. Was that a death throw? That's fine if that's what it is, but like, I was so confused when it happened. Can't see anything.
Ashen One, sweep all thought of us from thy mind, as thy kind always have.
Okay, so what do I need to do? I just don't know why it didn't count. You can only be robbed so many times before you just sort of like, you just don't know how to feel anymore. Like, I even got the reward for beating the boss, which was a Titanite slab, but oh my gosh.
Return
I just,
from
come
whence thou
on.
camest, for that is thy place of belonging.
We got this, guys. We got this. Third time's a charm. I mean, I don't know what else to say, because ultimately, like, we're approaching the point where now it's taken me like 2.5 hours I mean, not for the boss alone, but just for this DLC. Come on.
Return
I always
from
get
whence
tricked
thou
by that
camest,
shit.
For that is thy place of belonging.
I just need to believe. As Parappa the Rapper would always say, you gotta believe. Alright. That was just, I didn't even dodge at all. There she is. She's back here. I need to give my stamina a chance to recharge.
Leave us sweep all thought of us from thy mind, as thy kind always
I'm
has.
so sorry. I just, what the fuck? Because every time I hit that last time I just died, so I didn't hit it on the dad, and I didn't hit it on the big guy, and shit! I'm sorry for behaving that way. I don't normally get too upset. It's just like, with so many times having the boss almost dead, I've never done this in a Dark Souls fight ever. I've never had a boss fight with so many times where it's like, well, man, I should have beat it. I thought I beat it. Well, what? Man, I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to remain composed.
Return from
I
whence
keep
thou
accidentally
camest,
blocking. It doesn't
for
do
that
shit with a
is thy
sword.
Place of belonging.
We got this, guys. This is it. Is this the final boss of this DLC? Like, is there more? Does this even have anything after we kill her? Like, I guess that's where my, like, I don't know, like, it's just frustrating. course she caught me with that shit. Is that it? I don't believe anything. I don't trust anything until it's over. Is it it? Woo! Let's go, chat. Oh my gosh. The nightmare is over. Oh my god. What the fuck? The nightmare is just beginning.
Leave us be, Ashen One. Sweep all thought of us from thy mind, as thy kind always have.
What enhancements would be best here? Three phases? I was not prepared for 3 phases.
Leave us be, Ashen One. Sweep
When they
all
get,
thought
like,
of us
together,
from
you
thy
can't
mind,
fucking
as
hit
thy
anything.
kind always have.
All right, I'm gonna quickly go stop and use the restroom. This will likely only be a 2 to 3 minute break. Thank you guys for the patience. I know that you guys know that this is difficult, so for me to be able to continue going, I need a bathroom break, I need a quick snack, and I'll be ready. So stick with me, please. Hey guys, I'm back. Let me quickly stop the music and take the "We'll be right back" screen off. Had a little bit of pizza, got a little bit of caffeine. Feel like I'm ready to challenge the great Friede. She is just one difficult boss, man. I was not anticipating 3 phases. Okay. You don't need to rush to phase 3. Master phase 2. Okay. What do you guys think about the "Be Right Back" screen? Is it good? Then I put some awesome elevator music by Local Forecast by Kevin MacLeod. You guys probably recognize him from like a lot of the old school Minecraft content would use his music because it was no royalty.
Return from whence thou camest, for that is thy place of belonging.
I just need to take my time. So do we, do we have more bosses after this for this DLC, or is this it? Because if this is the final boss, that would definitely make sense. That was dumb. I didn't even mean to do that. I was looking. I didn't see her anywhere.
From whence thou camest.
I'm normally able to find the spot she jumps to, but I just could not find it that time. I linked the flame. That was the ending I chose. There she is. Alright, phase 1. There are 2 bosses in the first DLC, and 3 or 4 in the second. Okay. Get dogged on. Right. Now we're just waiting for phase 3. wasted so much stamina. That was dumb.
We must be
I shouldn't have embered. I shouldn't have embered.
As thy kind always have.
I should have just used the Estus like I thought I wanted to. Like I just thought, man, maybe I should ember to give myself that extra bit of health, and then it wasn't worth it. Phase 3 is a lot like Phase 1. I think I got this. Alright. I keep doing that. I keep doing the wrong slash. Okay.
For that is thy place of belonging.
I have to wait a second before I press RB after I dodge. It's good for some bosses. I don't know what Solar Cinder, you saw me abuse him with that. I mean, if you saw that stream, I abused him with that dodge, the dodge slash. But with her, I need a longer range, so I need to hit with the top of the sword, you know, so I can't be doing like that shit. Okay. Once you told me that she can be stun locked, I was like, bet. See, I accidentally did it again and it got me killed because I dedicated to the
place
wrong
of belonging.
Alright. We got this, chat. That was horrible. I just did very bad. I kept being so aggressive that I had no stamina because I'm just not smart. Just not smart. Oh yeah? You just want to do something else this time? I struggle with depth perception sometimes.
Thought of us from thy mind, as thy kind
that was one of
always
those moments. I just completely didn't. The first 2 hits, I didn't realize why they weren't connecting. It's because I wasn't even close to being near him. Yep, got the stamina ring, Karthus blood ring, Pontiff's left eye, and Hornet ring. I pretty much never take these off. Didn't even mean to attack. I'm just... Shit.
Return from whence thou camest, for that is thy place of belonging.
I hate that attack.
From whence thou camest, for that is thy place.
It's just another one of those one-shot attacks that, like, I'm so bad at judging those delayed ones. Like, they're just so built up, and then you're just waiting, like, you're waiting to get that dodge in. My only downside to using this Exile Greatsword is that my thumb slipped off the trigger for literally a second. Literally 1 second. It got me killed. Or the joystick, not the trigger, but literally. I mean, I understand though. This is the only boss in the whole DLC, so with that, it better be good, and it is good. So I can't complain that it's taken a decent amount of time.
Return from whence thou camest. For
Sometimes
that
when she
is
jumps
thy
behind me,
place
I
of
can't
belonging.
find it. I can't find where she goes. Yeah, it is one of the only 3-phase bosses in FromSoft games, so...
Return from whence thou camest, for that is thy place of belonging.
Yeah, that maidenless meme is the only thing that I've really seen from Elden Ring. It's in, like, the very beginning. But you are maidenless. It's that old-timey, or that, medieval diss. But you are maidenless.
Return from whence
So it's
thou
in the back
camest,
corners?
for that is thy place of belonging.
Where did that come from?
Return
You never
from
do
whence
that!
thou camest,
You don't even
for
do that to
is
start the
thy
fight.
place of
Like
belonging.
I've fought you many a time, and you don't tend to do that. Like that's not something that she does that often in this fight. I know, I could have put more into vigor, but I don't know, like, it seems like you die in like 3 to 4 hits anyways from a lot of bosses, but... That's not good.
Leave us be, Ashen
That's the
One.
first time I think
All
I've
fruit of
actually
us
died
from thy
from
mind, as thy kind always
He like never
have.
does anything. Catser Green asked, how far into the fight have I made it? Phase 3.
Return from whence thou camest, for that is thy place of belonging.
Has anyone played the Demon Souls remake? Is that any good? Kicked her in the face again. She completely caught me off guard. Accidentally kicking her. It doesn't really help. Well, I feel like Demon Souls graphics probably are better than Elden Ring because the game in scale is smaller, so they'd be able to dedicate more to the power of the graphics, if that makes sense. At least as far as I understand it. Sometimes they act the exact same when you enter the arena, and then other times there's like just something off. Like that time, like normally what I do is like I dodge her first attack, I hit her, I go over and I start damaging him, and then I like, you know, I kind of make it so I can keep some distance between the two and then move on to phase 3. But sometimes it feels like a damn marathon getting to phase 3. So like my mind's still processing what I should be doing in phase 3 and trying to remember that while I'm just trying to get there.
Return from whence thou camest, for that is thy place of belonging.
I can see why. Now that I think about it, I feel like people did kind of tell me how hard this boss was. I forget about that attack. You hardly even see that one.
Return from whence thou camest.
Return from whence
for that
thou
is thy
camest.
place of belonging.
I don't know. I know a lot of people who are very nostalgic for Demon Souls, but I think that wouldn't necessarily be the overwhelming majority of people. Like, most people started on Dark Souls 1 or 3. I don't think that Demon Souls is where a lot of people who like play the series now started, but a lot of people do appreciate Demon Souls. I'm sure. It's that attack. I hardly remember the window for that attack. 2 in a row?
Return from whence thou camest, for that is thy place of belonging.
See, and I've never played Demon Souls, so I really can't attest to it. We must be, Ashen One, keep all thought of us from thy mind, as thy kind always have. Lesson learned, chat. Lesson learned. Don't do that. I couldn't see because of bad camera control on my part.
Leave us be, Special One. Sweep all thought of us from thy mind, as thy kind always have.
Got further into the fight, picked up on a bit more. It's all that matters. Yeah, William, the Souls games do have a good amount of replay value. I feel like, especially either through subsequent runs or New Game Plus, it all comes back, you know, super easily.
Return from whence thou camest, for that is thy place of belonging.
Go to bed then, William. Be sure to drink some water before you go to bed. Especially if you have a headache, there's a chance you're a bit dehydrated, and that could be why.
Return from whence thou camest, for that is thy place of belonging.
Yeah, take care, William. There's a wall there.
Leave us be, Ashen One. Sweep all thought
Sometimes
of us
that
from
works
thy
really
life,
well.
as thy
Like,
kind
sometimes
always
the
have.
timing is perfect. Like when I hit her once, then all I have to do is dodge to the right, and then I just I keep in that groove. And then some other times it just seems to play out just a little differently. I mean, it makes sense though. If there's only one boss in a DLC, it should be difficult. It wouldn't be satisfying if not. I'm so bad at that. I'm so bad at dodging that attack. I will not lie. When that attack happens, I'm dead. Most of the time, I'm just done for, man. Where did she even go? I was in a weird part. I was in the weird part of the.
Return from whence
See, there's a
thou
reason why I
camest,
have to have
for
things like
that
the
is
same every
thy
time I
place
start,
of
because if I
belonging.
have a weird start, it completely throws the rest off. Like, I have to be like in the middle so I know where to be looking. It's not my favorite difficulty, no, because it's just an endurance test. How long can you go? You know what I mean? Especially with all the there's so many one-hit attacks, or attacks that just do a ridiculous amount of damage. That's it. That's it, chat. That's it. Woo! Let's go! It was my last ember, and I knew it. I only use that last ember when I feel it. It's weird. You can go back and look through the whole series, and almost every time when I use up that last ember, it's when I finally put it together and I got it. Big hype in the chat. Hell yeah. Holy shit. I don't even know how to explain how I feel right now. That's just wild, chat. Do I just do this? Yeah, at the end there, I wasn't going for the heal. At the end there, if I would have gone for that heal, you know damn well I would have died. There would have been no return. Oh, so this brings us to the second DLC? Very cool. Well, I'm not gonna go too far in here yet, but nice. So this is what we're gonna be doing next stream. Tune in tomorrow for when we do travel into the Ring City more and do that. But today we've done this. We did all of the Painted World of Arendelle. Very, very satisfying. Thank you guys for your continued support throughout that. That was something else, guys. I mean, it was exhilarating to finally put it all together, to finally deal that last final blow. I mean, wow. Just stop by here and
Ashen for the link.
Quickly
Very well. Then take
level up if we have enough. Oh, I need a little bit more.
Ashen One, may the flames guide thee.
Wow, just purely exhilarating to really have that finally all come together. I'm not trying to, yes, this is what I want. Let's just use, alright, there we go, that's enough for a level.
Very well, then take.
What are we thinking, chat? Probably Vigor.
Ashen
Probably
One.
good to level that up a bit. Yeah, unfortunately William missed it. I'll make sure to text him on the Discord so he knows about when that happened, because he was here for the build, he was here for everything. William, he's a very generous guy. He's donated a couple times here, so big shout out to him. I really appreciate every time he stops by and even just says hello. You know, I showed him around our community Minecraft server, which is a part of our membership here at the Vid-Bits. I was showing him around that yesterday, so I was really glad to be able to interact with him a bit. And that's really all that the Minecraft server is me and Dad in our free time. The only games that we do play here on the channel, we play Minecraft mostly, and we build stuff for you guys to be able to, you know, socialize, interact, kind of have a cool little place to hang out that you can call your own. And you guys can even build your own stuff there and showcase your own things. But yeah, much love to William. Big shout out to Maru Fireslay. I really appreciate your help with today's stream. It's really been awesome. I can't wait to play the rest of the DLC. It's been you know, it's been so much fun playing through Dark Souls 3 again. It's been a little while, but it's kind of been my way to train up and get ready for Elden Ring, because I know that DLC is coming out soon and I'm gonna want to play that. But I need to beat the base game, so this was kind of like my way to get up to snuff and get back into Souls fighting trim before I dedicated to playing Elden Ring, and it's been so much fun. I mean, I can't believe that everyone's been so invested, and I just didn't really think it would get to the point where the channel would be this big and everyone would just really be cheering us on each and every day, whether that be things that I'm doing, things that Dad's doing. It's just, it's so encouraging seeing you guys continuously, seeing the community grow. It's because it's been fantastic. Take it easy, Maru. I'll see you in the next one, man. I'm just still trying to kind of, you know, process what just happened. That was so exhilarating. To be able to sit down and beat a whole DLC in one sitting was something else, man. I didn't really think it would be, you know, that kind of experience. Exactly, FromSoft is bringing the best of us together. I can't wait to see you in more streams, Maru. It's so great to have you as a guide, you know. Thank you to everyone who stopped by from the start all the way to the end of this stream. But, you know, as always, it's been Bray from the Vid-Bits. I'm going to be doing Game of Day May a little bit later today, so stay tuned for that. But anyways, peace guys, take it easy.